Imagine standing on a frozen plain thousands of years ago. The wind is sharp, the land is wild, and in the distance you hear a deep, powerful howl. This is not the howl of the wolves we know today. This sound belongs to the dire wolf, a massive, fearless predator that once ruled the Ice Age. For centuries, this creature existed only in fossils, books, and imagination. Until now, for nearly 13,000 years, the dire wolf was gone. Climate change, disappearing prey, and human expansion slowly pushed it into extinction. Nature moved on, and the dire wolf became a legend of the past. But humans never stopped asking one dangerous question: what if we could bring it back? In a modern laboratory filled with computers, microscopes, and machines that look almost alien, scientists began chasing that question. Using ancient DNA extracted from fossils, they studied what made the dire wolf different: its size, strength, thick fur, and powerful jaws. The DNA was damaged and incomplete, but enough clues remained to tell a story written in genes. Instead of cloning a dire wolf directly, something science still cannot do, researchers took a different path. They used the DNA of modern grey wolves and carefully edited certain genes to resemble those of the extinct predator. One change at a time, they altered traits linked to size, muscle, fur density, and skull structure. It was not resurrection in the way movies show it. It was reconstruction. After years of work, the experiment reached its most critical moment. The modified embryos were placed into surrogate wolves. The waiting began, and then, something extraordinary happened. Newborn pups entered the world, animals that looked larger, heavier, and more powerful than normal wolves. They were given symbolic names drawn from ancient myths and legends, names meant to remind the world that history was stirring again. The internet exploded. Headlines claimed the dire wolf was back from extinction. Some people were amazed, others terrified. Was humanity playing God? Were these animals truly dire wolves, or just genetically edited wolves wearing an ancient disguise? As the pups grew, scientists observed them closely. They were stronger, their bodies bulkier, their behavior slightly different. Yet they were raised in controlled environments, far from the harsh Ice Age world their ancestors once dominated. This raised an uncomfortable truth: even if you bring back the body of an extinct animal, you cannot bring back its world. Critics argued that calling this de-extinction was misleading. These animals were not true dire wolves, they said, but hybrids, modern wolves shaped by human hands. Others questioned the ethics. If we can bring back predators, should we? What happens if such creatures are released? Would ecosystems survive, or collapse? Supporters fired back with another question: if humans caused many extinctions, don't we have a responsibility to fix them? They argued that the same technology could save endangered species, restore damaged ecosystems, and even help fight climate change by reviving animals that once shaped the land. The story of the dire wolf's return is not really about wolves. It is about us, our power, our curiosity, our inability to let the past stay buried. Science has opened a door that can never be fully closed. Behind it lies a future where extinction may no longer be permanent, but where every choice carries consequences we may not yet understand. Somewhere in a secure facility, a wolf lifts its head and howls. It sounds ancient, but it is born of modern science. And as that howl echoes, humanity is forced to listen, not just to the call of the past, but to the warning of the future.